Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I actually went out to pick up a package. I actually bought a new camera from an online store and finally it's here. So what I'm thinking is that maybe I should show it to you guys what camera I use and also unbox it at the same time so you guys can share the joy with me. Alright, so basically I got this camera is the Canon EOS M3. It's a mirrorless camera and the reason why I got this camera is because it got the size of G7X, although it's not as small as that, but it's slightly bigger, but it's not as big as the DSLR. So I like the size and I like the fact that you can actually change the lens. So let's just move on to what's actually inside the box. Alright, so first off, upon opening you can see this manual, but I'm just gonna throw it aside. The next thing I get to see the cables. Okay, this is the power cable for the charger. The next will be the data transfer cable. This cable allows you to transfer your files into computers directly if it doesn't have a card reader. Alright, so let's just put the cables aside. Next is the charger. So this is where you put the battery and you charge it. Okay, it's pretty straightforward, so let's just move on. Next will be the battery, and I actually got a spare one. I got a spare one in case, you know, while I travel and do videos or taking photos, you know, battery ran out. I have a spare one, so it's good to have a spare battery. So let's just move on. The next thing in the box is the camera strap. It's the original Canon EOS. I'm not gonna unwrap it because I don't think I'll be using it right now, so let's just keep it nicely, you know, back in the box. Alright, so let's just move on. Next will be the lens. I actually got this lens. Is the 22mm pancake lens. It's actually lens for to have good bokeh, like the very blurry background kind of thing. So this is actually the lens that I picked up. It's really good, and you guys can actually search up on YouTube to see how good this lens is. I believe there's a tons of videos out there showing this. Alright, so let's just move on. The next lens is the kit lens. This is the 15 to 45mm kit lens. It's not great, but it serves the purpose for you know, starting, because I know that I'm gonna get another lens which is the wide angle lens. So for the time being I'll be using this lens right here, and it's good to have you know, to have a spare lens or a lens that is not too bad because it's 15 to 45mm. The wide angle lens I'm getting is actually 11mm to, I think it's the 22mm. So the difference is not that much in terms of millimeter, but I know that lens, I actually tested it out that day. It's much wider. So for the time being I'll be using this kit lens. So let's just move on. Next will be the most important part of this unboxing, is the camera body itself. Okay, so basically this is the Canon EOS M3. So as you can see, the size is not too big and it's something like a G7X or G5X or much larger just by a little bit, and definitely the weight is much heavier, but it's still manageable. It's not as heavy as DSLR, so it's great, and it's good that you can actually change the lens. So I actually picked up two other lenses, the pancake lens and the wide angle lens. Alright, so what's good about this is the flip up screen like the G7X, okay? But the downside of this camera is that if you want to have the flip up screen right here, you cannot put anything on top, as there's a horseshoe mount. Okay, there's a horseshoe mount up here. As you can see, you just have to slide out this cover. But the thing is that I've got a microphone for this camera to improve the audio quality, but the thing is that if I put a microphone up here, I will not be able to flip up. So what I do is I actually got a bracket. So this is the bracket I got. It's just $10 at my currency. So basically what does this do is, you know, you mount the camera up here, and then here is the cold shoe mount. So you put your microphone up here, so that will not interfere anything. Okay, so basically the mic that I'm using is a Rode Video Micro. This is the mic I've got. Basically it has the dead cat on, so so if I were to put my camera here, I put my mic up here, and then I mean the dead cat will be almost covering the empty spot beside the camera, so it's actually quite nice in a sense. You know, I've seen lots of YouTube videos that actually they teach you how to, you know, DIY the mic and stuff. They actually teach you how to, like, you know, paste it on the side of the camera body, which I feel that is gonna, like, in a sense, it's not as nice. So that's the reason why I got this extender. Okay, the extra things I actually got for this camera is the 16GB SD card. Is not a very fanciful or not a very large capacity, so it's okay because I have like 32GB one. So basically for this camera I've got like a spare battery and an SD card, and I'll be doing a short unboxing for that lens, so I hope that you guys will stay tuned for that. And it's planned that tomorrow I'll be doing the PC build for the Project LED right behind me. So basically I have to tear down every single thing in that PC and redo it, and tomorrow I'll be filming in this M3, so I hope you guys will look out for that and to see how good to let me know is the video quality much better or not. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's unboxing, and will catch up with me tomorrow for the Project LED if I have time to edit and upload on the same day tomorrow night. Alright, so I hope that you guys will have a, you know, enjoyable day, although it's a Monday. So I hope that this video will bring joy to you people. Like, you know, because I'm actually very happy with the purchase, and it actually got here really fast. So I hope you guys will have a great day and be healthy.
I'm in love with the